Right then, guys. Good evening. You're here with me. I have had one hell of a day. so thanks everybody, especially everybody who got into the mini right at the end and people picking up those last minute teams. I was today was my little boy's christening, so I've been so obviously you can imagine, like, it was a bit of a family do. So both me and John were at that, so that's why we were a bit quiet in the middle part of the day, and then we're like, let's try and get this closed. Obviously, this evening, obviously World Cup started. I haven't seen any of it yet. I think Ecuador won, didn't they? They beat Qatar. Probably no big surprise there, I don't think. But yeah. Hi there, Jack. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, we're looking forward to this one as well. This is only happens every 4 years. We only got sent 2 boxes. Yeah, I didn't miss much. I don't think I would have done either. Yeah, so we only happens every 4 years. We get one of these Panini Prizm World Cup sets. They normally turn out to be pretty good in the long run. There's obviously going to be over the course of the next month or whatever, 4 weeks. There's going to be players' cards in here, whether they be rookies or whatever, from from lesser fancied nations who are going to pop off, and it's going to be. I always find that really interesting myself, but yeah, it's a good set. I mean, like, we've got 3 different levels of like sort of the case hits, obviously the national landmarks, which would be a bit like the downtowns. We've got the mangas that we saw obviously in this year's Prizm football, and then we've got obviously the colour wheels. Now, I've heard lots of people say, "Oh, why haven't they put colour blasts in these?" But they tend to obviously reserve those for some of the other sets. But so we've got colour wheels as well, and I quite like the colour wheels. I've seen a couple of them pulled in breaks that I've been watching and stuff. It's pretty good. Obviously, we're looking for the good old Panini favourite one autograph card as well. So hopefully we get a good one there. But hopefully we hit some nice colour. Most importantly, we do have one more box of this to break. It might be just purely because obviously of the it was fairly obvious that the first, I don't know what, 15 to 20 teams went quite quickly, and then and a lot of the premium teams as well. So it might make more sense that we do the next break on a pick one get one, and like lock up either Spain or something like that didn't get picked earlier on. So we might do a pick one get one on the next box. It'll be the same sort of, like, well, it'll probably be a marginally cheaper box break, because obviously we'll only have to calculate for shipping out to what, potentially like 14 people rather than the 28, obviously, although, well, a lot of people have taken double spots, so we might be able to do the full cost of the break slightly cheaper if we do a pick one get one. John might do we'll probably do that one maybe during the course of next week or whatever. We'll see what it is. Quick delivery update. We have for you NFL breakers, we have got our Origins boxes in stock, so John will be dropping one of those next week. Possibly might be the next break that he does, actually. After that, I think he's got planned another basketball break, and then for you guys who do jump into the baseball stuff with us, we've got some Chronicles, and they're always a cheap. It's like £100 box of baseball cards. So, if we can, we'll be breaking that one relatively for pretty good value. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So what we got? Dave, evening, mate. Thanks for taking Germany. That sort of made that final closing mini a little bit easier, and obviously you took spots in that as well, so thanks very much for that, Dave. Certainly made us be able to be sort of on time here. As you can imagine, we've got a bit of sorting out to do after the christening earlier on. So my wife was not best pleased that I was breaking tonight, but hey ho, it'll all be all right. And hi there, Kev. Yeah, Field's on fire again. Haven't looked at any of the NFL scores. Literally, we got back, unloaded all the cars. Had a bit of a tidy up. Fed the little one, bathed him, and got him to bed, and I'm here now. So so there you go. Jack. All right, cool. So you've kept a graded field. So that's nice. So my little one's just woke up crying. So he tends to do that when we put him down. About half an hour later than when we put him down now to sleep. Obviously, he wakes up really crying, and then he has a bit of comfort from obviously one of us, and then he goes normally he goes out for another couple of hours, but he's teething, and he's like 8.5 months now, so he's sort of loads of stuff going on with him, and so he's not sleeping great at the moment, but it's all good fun, loving to bits. And we did have a really nice day. Thank you for the christening. It went really well. Something that we've always done as a bit of a tradition in the family. I was christened, obviously, so was John, my mom, my dad, everybody like that was. So just a little bit of a tradition that we wanted to keep up with, obviously, with our little one. Just say thank you to the universe, because we had a bit of a journey in getting him. And it's nice. It was a nice day, thanks. And just really nice to get all the family together, all from all ages, and it was really nice. So it was really good. Thanks. Definitely fun times ahead. You want a one of one Klinsmann? Oh gosh, no pressure on that. I'd love to get a one of one in this. As I say, any Prizm golds, or a nice bit of colour would be absolutely lovely. Well, we've got quite a few people in the stream now, so we've got at least 10 people watching. So I'm trying as much as I can to keep the waffle to a minimum when I'm actually breaking. So I'll try and be as efficient as I can, so that you guys can get back to watching the NFL or whatever you're doing. But we'll whiz through the teams as they sit, and we've got Argentina with Dave Kirkwood, we've got Australia with Jack Groves, we've got Belgium with Elliot Barley, we've got Brazil with Tommy Redgrave, we've got Cameroon and Qatar going to Dave Kirkwood. That was from one of the teams from the mini. We've got Kev Hogg, you've got Canada. It's their first World Cup in 40 years or something like that. That's the thing I keep hearing, but we'll see how well they get on. Costa Rica and Ecuador. was a mini pickup for Grant Coombs. We got Croatia going to Scott McHardy. We got Denmark with Elliot Barley. We got Simon James with England. France with Luke Kiff. We got Germany with his one-on-one Klinsmann for Dave Kirkwood. Then we've got Ghana, which was one of the split top teams with Grant Coombs from that mini. Then we've got Iran and Saudi Arabia to Jack Groves. We've got Japan with Tommy Redgrave. We've got Korean Republic, Elliot Barley. We've got Mexico, that was the top mini team paired with Ghana, going to Grant Coombs. We've got Morocco and Tunisia to Jack Groves. We've got the Netherlands with Elliot Barley. We've got Poland to Roger Buchan. Portugal, Tommy Redgrave. We've got Senegal, Roger Buchan. Serbia, Richard Johnson. Spain with Kevin Austin, Switzerland with Jack Groves, USA with Robert Church, Uruguay with Tom Benfield, and we got Wales with Nathan Jones. I think Wales was one of the most hotly contested teams in this. I think we had 4 people going for Wales, so bound to have a bit of disappointment there. Just so that you guys do know what you can expect from a World Cup perspective. Obviously, as I say, we only got the 2 like hobby boxes allocated to us. This one, and as I say, the one that John's got the potential break later this week. We have, however, got they are doing obviously the breakaway boxes of this, and they're doing Prizm choice boxes as well. So I think we've got like 3 of the breakaway boxes coming to us. So hopefully we'll get them before the World Cup ends, and we'll probably look to break, at least 1 or 2 of them. And also we have, I think we've got 2 or 3 of the Prizm choice boxes as well. So I think they're due to be released next week. So we'll probably try and get them delivered first week of December if we can. Yeah, so we've got quite a lot of the cool Prizm stuff. We've also going to be getting like the World Cup Prizm cellos, blasters. I don't think they're doing mega boxes. I haven't seen any mega boxes given to us yet. So, but yeah, we'll have like the retail bits and bobs as well. So yeah, we've got like the full smorgasbord of World Cup Prizm, so that's pretty good. We've sold out of all of our Mosaic World Cup Road to the World Cup as well. We obviously had a relatively underwhelming first break of that, and then other things took precedent, but we managed to sell out the rest of the boxes of those. So it's not all was lost on that. But yeah. Yeah, Raiders losing again. So it's a terrible thing, isn't it, Jack? With when you've got a team like that. I mean, I'm quite impressed because like I'm sort of like split between Bucks and the Bears, and Bears they're both having a mixed season, aren't they? And obviously Brady's been having his troubles, but at least Field seems to be based on what I think Kev was saying there, with Fields doing all right. So. Yeah, I'm literally, my time is so sparse at the moment. I don't get much chance to catch up with the games and stuff. So here we go. So yeah, we've got 12 people in there, guys. I'm going to get into the break. Now we've done the team run through and everything like that, and I've done the usual 10 or 15 minutes waffle to give enough warning for everybody to get in. So as I've said, we're looking for these K-Sits, National Landmarks, mangas and colour wheels. We are also, then we've got there's 8 hobby exclusive Prizms, which I'm not too sure what they are, but I think they're like the unnumbered ones that you probably get. You get obviously there's 6 silvers, and I want to say that there's like 9, not 9, sorry, there's I think 4. You're supposed to get about 4 numbered cards per box, and then there's something else as well. There's there are additional parallel inserts, as I say, like that aren't necessarily numbered. So looking at the base parallels, they come in silver, hyper, ice, and pink. Then we've got also red, blue. Oh, right. So they're the unnumbered ones. So we've got silver, hyper, ice, and pink. They're the unnumbered ones. And then we've got base numbered red, blue, purple, red mojo, blue mojo, purple mojo, orange, maroon, gold, green, and black. Numbered between 399 down to 1. There's obviously scorers, clubs, and all the rest of it. And then, there's obviously the signatures and all sorts of stuff like that. So let's get going. 144 cards, 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. So good luck, everybody. As I say, thanks ever so much for the fill. It's been pretty... It's been I don't know, I think it's been quite an underwhelming build up to this World Cup, obviously with human rights issues and all that kind of stuff. Really sad, and a lot of people are boycotting the World Cup and stuff. And I'm not a big fan of what went on or anything like that. But it's we're here now, and I think we have a right to kind of enjoy it as sort of sports fans as much as we can, at least. To enjoy any kind of positivity that comes from the tournament. So we've got Panini Prizm, empty box now. So good luck. We've got 12 packs. Let's get going. So guys, good luck to everybody. I think everybody in this one is a regular breaker with us, so you know that we obviously top load and sleeve all cards and then top load all like hits. So let's get going. Let's see what these cards look like. So first card out of the box is Elez Kiri for Tunisia. We've got Arnaut Danjuma for the Netherlands. We got Portugal rookie of Diogo Costa. Japan Takumi Minamoto. Weston McKennie for USA. Switzerland Nico Elvedi. Sorry if I butcher some of these names. Spain, we got Pau Torres. There's our first silver. It's a rookie for Denmark of Jesper Lindstrom. Silver rookie card there for Denmark. So there you go. And our first insert. Did he not get picked? I don't think he got picked in the squad, did he? We got Emil Smith Rowe. New era insert for England. So as usual, it doesn't want to focus. We've got a rookie there for I'm going to say Ike Ugbo for Canada. We've got Leandro Paredes for Argentina. And then we've got a Mario Pasalic for Croatia. So not a bad start, guys. Not a bad start. I'm really on the fence with what England's chances are. It'd be nice if we could get. Well, God, it'd be awesome if we could get into like the final or something like that, wouldn't it? But I don't really think. I don't know. My money's that I think Brazil might be win this time. I think it might be Brazil, France, or Argentina. And I think as normal, we'll probably see one of the African teams do have a good run again. Obviously, I was gutted to see Mane injured and out. I think he would have been an interesting player to see in the World Cup. But obviously, we've still got the swan songs of Messi and Ronaldo, I guess. Should be good. Yeah, Brazil to win and name top scorer. Yeah, as I say, you get to the quarterfinals. You just never know, do you? Get through that sort of initial round of 16. Empty pack, guys, and you just it's anybody's game, isn't it? Okay, so we got for Germany, we got a Leon Goretzka. For Poland, a Piotr Zielinski. We've got a rookie for Tunisia of Anis Slimani or Sliman. For Mexico, we've got a rookie for Eric Gutierrez. Or Gutierrez. Uruguay, we've got a rookie for Georgian Derasketa. Christian Pulisic for USA. Australia, looks like a bit like Captain Jack Sparrow, but it's Jackson Irvine. Is that just me with the tattoos and the facial expression? A little bit Jack Sparrowish. That's just me. But there you go. There you go. That's a nice one for France. So obviously not a rookie, but Kylian Mbappe. That's going to go out to Luke. Nice silver Kylian Mbappe. Then we got one of these connections, the USA connections for Serginho Dest and Yunus Musa of the USA. Then we've got a rookie of Andres Skovalsen for Denmark, Yuri Tielemans for Belgium, and then we've got Moises Caicedo, rookie for Ecuador. Yeah, I think I've heard a lot of positive things about Neymar in the run-up, and I would definitely think that. I don't know. I think what's the stat? Is it something like since the World Cup began? Is there like only 8 teams that have actually won the championship or something like that? So it'd be a real oddball situation for one of those 8 not to win. So that narrows your odds quite a bit. But yeah, I always used to. I grew up with obviously Ronaldo. Was it Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho back in the day. He was like one of my absolute fave players. I had his shirt when I was little, and then obviously there was Ronaldo, who was just absolutely superb. I mean, back in the days when everybody used to play Pro Evo soccer instead of FIFA, Ronaldo R9 was one hell of a player. But Ronaldinho, obviously with the skills, class player. So I've always liked a bit of Brazil. So it might be nice to see them have a good run. Obviously not over and above obviously England, of course, but we'll see. Who do we think is going to get out of our group as well? Who do we think? Is it going to be he's fat now. Fat Ronaldo, yeah. I used to I think I had his shirt as well. Old fat Ronaldo. It's sad, isn't it, when you see those world class players just absolutely go to the dogs after they stop playing. Yeah, I think it'll be USA. I've heard a lot of Americans like really bashing, on like the trading card podcasts and stuff like that. A lot of Americans have been really bashing the American team. I think it's because they didn't take their top goal scorer from qualifying. Is it Pepe? Or something like that. So like they've really been bashing, quite negative. But I think they'll be the ones. As I say, I'd like to see Wales go through, obviously, but they've got a steep a steep thing to do, because everybody should pick up points against Iran, shouldn't they? So it's going to come between if we can beat either USA or Wales, we'll hopefully we'll squeak through, and then it's obviously up to that game between Wales and USA is going to be a huge game for both of those countries. But that's assuming that England show up. Anyway, Germany, we've got Jamal Musiala, Jan Bednarek for Poland, Saman Ghoddos for Iran, Ryan. It's a double M there, so I'm just going to go Ryan May for Morocco, rookie. There he is, Mr. Gareth Bale. What a dream it is for him to be in a World Cup at this stage of his career now. Filip Kostic for Serbia. And then this is a hyper. So we've got hyper parallel for Wales, and that's a nice Joe Allen. I think that's the hyper. Yeah, that's what I say. It's really tough, isn't it? Everybody else, if we're all ranked in the top 20, it's peculiar, isn't it? But yeah, England, USA, I hope that's right, and I'm not bothered if we go through as champions or second. Obviously, as long as we get through to the knockout stages, I'm usually happy. There you go. Got the Japan team badge. I don't think that's an insert. Andre Frank Zambo Agisa. What a name. What a name. That's for Cameroon. We've got Adrien Rabiot for France. We've got Stephen Yusaki for Canada. He's a rookie. And then Nicholas Otamendi for Argentina. Yeah, because they're not calling us the group of death, are they? I think, is that the Portugal group? I can't remember now. It's obviously how certain teams have qualified, obviously with their how their seedings have fell. I think it's always interesting how they decide who goes in what hat. But I haven't watched hardly any of the England games in qualifying or recently. I tend not to ever bother with the friendly, like England friendlies anyway, just because they're like very experimental, so then you can't read too much into the results. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that with the Portugal group, that they don't think that they'll struggle. I mean, it's this effect, isn't it? Again, of the silly Ronaldo, the Ronaldo interview thing. You just, regardless of what you say, like you really don't do that against your sort of like your teammates, do you? So we've got Sad Al Sheeb for Qatar, rookie. We've got Jesus Manuel Corona for Mexico. We've got a William Saliba for France, rookie. Ronald Araujo for Uruguay. Imran Lousa for Morocco, rookie. Daniel James, base. Oh, that's an interesting one there, guys. So that is I'm going to butcher the name on this one, but I'm going to say Toon Coop Miners. It looks like a hyper again. That's obviously a rookie for the Netherlands, so I think that's pretty good. So yeah, those are the hypers of one of the obviously unnumbered parallels that we looked at on the box. We've got the Canada badge there. Actually, that will be these badges. They should be inserted, shouldn't they? Because they're going to be they're the second. I think every pack you get a parallel and an insert. So those actually should, that Japan one, I'll grab hold of that on. That one does need to be sleeved up. And then we've got Thorgan Hazard for Belgium. We've got a Gonzalo Plata, rookie for Ecuador. Vinny Jr. for Brazil. and Phil Foden for England. Let's just grab that Japan, and I'll top load that up. I do like those. The team badge is cool. Yeah, because it's number 14, so obviously going to be a set of 32. I would imagine. I'd imagine the parallels of those will be quite popular as well, of the team badges. It'd be quite cool to do a rainbow of your team with the team badge. Yeah, I wonder how certain teams are going to adapt to the conditions and stuff like that. Saw a thing on Facebook where they were saying that they'd already were emptying the stadium, like the Qatar fans, so like they'd obviously put all this money in, and obviously 2-0 down, and half of the Qatarians had left. Obviously, somebody's been feeding them the BS juice that they were going to overachieve or something like that. The only time I ever leave a match early is if my team's getting my wonderful Warsaw team is getting absolutely tanked. My phone's going mental at the moment. We're getting loads of all the family are sending photos of today's day, which is nice. Well, as a result, my phone is going absolutely ballistic. Yeah, I bet Qatar was awful. Yeah, local in the Football League. Yeah, so we lifelong Warsaw supporter, really, I guess. Not being able to escape it. Ooh, is that going to be an auto? Or is it numbered? Now it's interesting because put side by side, there's a card in here. It's facing the right way, so I don't think it's the auto, but it's slightly wider. Can you see that card there? Sorry, but that card there, it feels ever so slightly wider in the pack. It's really strange. Anyway, it is a colour. It's our first colour, I think. It looks like a blue, guys. So Portugal, Rafael Leao, first off. And then we've got for Korea, we've got a Min Kyu Song, rookie. Hannibal Mejbri for Tunisia, rookie. And Mohamed Kano, Saudi Arabia, rookie. Jurkan Shaqiri, I can never say his name right, for Switzerland. Did he play for Stoke for a while? Yunus Musa for United States. Then we've got for Switzerland a Noah Okafor rookie. And here is our first bit of colour. So yeah, this is the card that's ever so slightly wider. And it is a blue for United States of Matt Turner. And then behind that we have an insert for Brazil from Prizm Club of Neymar. So that one's not coloured, but there you go. So we've got another one there. Then we've got a Richarlison base, Kyle Walker base, and a Jonathan David rookie for Canada. I think he's one of the ones who people are searching for, aren't they? So that's a base rookie of Jonathan David. I've heard. I was listening to again another trading card podcast, and people were talking about Jonathan David being sort of like obviously sought after. Cody Gakpo one to watch. I like it. I like these little like tips of prospects and people who might have like breakout tournaments and stuff like that. Like I say, I don't watch half as much. I don't watch half as much football. I don't watch probably a tenth of the football that I used to watch before I got married, and certainly been watching less sports since the little ones came along. But yeah, it's always, I like to hear about like new up and coming rookies and all that kind of stuff. And I do think that obviously collecting cards and stuff like that, I've always found that the best way to sort of like stay connected, because you find out what the more valuable cards and players are from each set just by doing a bit of research and stuff. And that's one of the ways I always stay connected to like basketball and stuff like that. Even though basketball wasn't broadcast at very good times over in the UK, it was always a good way to stay engaged with American sports. The same with football as well, although obviously coverage of that is pretty decent over here if you've got Sky or your NFL Pass or whatever. So our Matt Turner blue, the first numbered hit, is a 299, 283 of 299. Tim Weyer for USA as well. Jonathan David Ball. Oh yeah, Jonathan David, yeah. And Tim Weyer. There was a George Weyer, was there? Is he any relation? Was it? Am I going mad? Am I going mad saying George Weyer? It was George Weyer, wasn't there? I forget what team he played for. It was one of the African teams, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, cool. Oh, that's a cool. I like that then. So yeah, I remember George Weyer, but yeah, I could imagine he must have. I could imagine he might have had a decent sort of career in the MLS or something like that, and it's obviously settled there. But yeah, Tim Weyer, interesting. So for Poland, Adam Buksa. For Iran, we got a rookie of Mehdi Taremi. Jay Felix for Portugal. Dusan Tadic for Serbia. We got a rookie era for Saudi Arabia of Abdulrahman Garib. Got Switzerland, Remo Fuller. For Costa Rica, Jewison Bennett, rookie. We got a blue mojo coming up. I was not expecting that. That's not a bad one. Blue mojo for Brazil of Thiago Silva. And then behind that, we've got a nice one for England. It's a silver scorers club of Raheem Sterling. So a couple of nice, decent cards in there. Jeremy Doku for Belgium. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg for Denmark. And then we've got the Neymar Jr. base there for Brazil. Nice insert hit there for England on the silver scorers club for Raheem Sterling. Where am I putting my silvers? There. We'll check the numbering out as well for that blue mojo. I assume it's going to be lower than the standard blue. I need to just get some more top loaders. What are we thinking about? 125 or something like that on that blue mojo. Mojos are normally quite low prints, aren't they? Okay, just sort out all these rookies. But yeah, I am kind of excited. Obviously, it's England-Iran tomorrow, isn't it, at 1 o'clock? So I will not be able to watch that, sadly. Well, not live anyway, so I might have it on the radio. Probably have it on the radio. Right then, let's have a look at this blue Mojo. It's a lovely card. I do like the Mojo design. So yeah, so lower than I thought. So 47 of 75, guys, for that Thiago Silva blue Mojo. Nice looking card there for Brazil. Yeah, I think John's going to put up a poll for the second box. See if we do it as a pick one, get one. For anybody who wants to do that. See what the interest is before we break that one, just to make sure that everybody still wants to do get into our second hobby box. They're the only hobby boxes that we'll get, so I was slightly disappointed because we'd ordered quite heavily like earlier in the year for like the Mosaic Road to the World Cup and stuff like that, and we just didn't we sadly didn't get some of the boxes that we thought we were going to get. Right, Robert Lewandowski for Poland. For Japan, a Junya Ito rookie. We got an Uriel Antuna, sorry, for Mexico, sorry, rookie. Joshua Kimmich for Germany. A Martin Boyle rookie for Australia. We've got a Sofian Amrabat for Morocco. Aymeric Laporte. No worries, Rob. Well, yeah, we'll see what the interest is, and if John can break it and there's the interest there, we'll break it. But yeah, no worries. We'll just let us know. We've got a silver Nicolas Gonzalez for Argentina, and then behind that we've got I like these phenomenon inserts, and then we've got a rookie of Piero Hincapié for Ecuador on the phenomenon, and that's a rookie insert. We've got Alisson for Brazil, Pervis Estupina, Ecuador, and then we've got a Collins Fye rookie for Cameroon. Yeah, I genuinely thought we'd get about five of these boxes, because we had 5 of the Mosaic Road to the World Cup like physically allocated to us on top of the 9 boxes that we ordered. So it was a bit of a kick in the teeth only to get 2 of these allocated to us. But as I say, we take on a lot of the product that they want us to take that we struggle to sell, like some of the retail baseball that sticks around for a long time, and a lot of the retail soccer sometimes doesn't sell that well. So we do a lot of that with the distributor. So we were really disappointed not to get better, with a product that we actually really did want, not to actually get a better bunch of boxes. So we're probably going to, as a result of that, have a conversation fairly soon to cut back on our allocations of soccer and baseball, because if we're going to take on stuff that we don't particularly want, but they tell us that we need to have, but then we don't get the stuff that we actually do want that they tell us that we are going to get, then it's a bit crap. But that's the way distributors work, unfortunately. They are not it's not the cakewalk that everybody thinks it is. The Cameroon and Ghana always hit. Yeah. We get some decent stuff, like it's not all bad. Like football and basketball, like we do get, like we've got a couple of boxes of Panini 1-on-1 basketball. We've got a couple of those sent to us, and we weren't expecting those. Immaculate, we've got Immaculate allocated to us on base basketball as well. So we'll undoubtedly get all of that through with football as well. But so that's like the rub of the green. But when you take on excess of the stuff that you're not so keen on, like soccer and stuff, like we took on most of the boxes of the Mosaic Road to the World Cup because the price crashed on that. We actually ended up taking a loss on the last 2 boxes that we sold. But it was either that or get stuck with them, and we're only a small business, so we can't really be, having things tied up in products that either don't move or we don't want. So it's harsh, but that's the reality of the current card market. And as I say, there has to be a bit of give and take. So we've got Cody Gakpo. Was that the one that you were saying? Yeah, Cody Gakpo, one to watch. So there's a base rookie of him for the Netherlands. We've got a Karim Adeyemi for Germany. He Chan Huang for Korea. We've got a rookie for Tunisia of Asa Ladouni. There we go. We've got a Pedri, Spain card. We've got Ajin Hrustik for Australia rookie. Roman Saiss for Morocco. Sitting on 20 select blasters. So select baseball, is that, Rob? Wales, Aaron Ramsey Silver. And then inserting this one is a Doniel Malen for the Netherlands. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, 20. Yeah. No, with NFL, yeah, fair enough. Doniel Malen on the Phenom there. Lionel Messi base for Argentina. Mateo Kovacic for Croatia. Timothy Castagny for Belgium. Yeah, it was really funny actually. We had a solicitation come out from the UK Panini distributor, and they were offering the Prizm World Cup blasters, and it was like only available in case quantities of like obviously 20 blasters per case, but they were literally, before VAT, they were wanting 35 pounds a blaster, and that is the official like Panini UK distributor in the UK. And I was like, 35 quid plus VAT. So you're already talking over 40 quid. You'll get it shipped free, which is nice. But I don't think you're going to be selling these Prizm blasters for much more than £40 and people getting value for money. It's really... But I saw the email, and then a couple of the next day, when I checked my email, I had an email to say that they'd sold out. So somebody's buying them somewhere, but they do supply obviously the big chains, so like WH Smith's and places like that. So I would imagine, nice Aaron Rupp, the silver there. I'd imagine you might see Prizm World Cup blasters maybe in WH Smiths and places like that. Just as a guess. You might not. I don't think news agents will stock them. But yeah, we normally look to sell like the soccer blasters at around about £35-40 shipped. So that's our. I was a bit blown away by that. Yeah, I mean, it's good if like the big chains start getting stuff, blasters and stuff, but not if they're gonna. I mean, like I said, like you could buy, like we wouldn't I don't know what those blasters are selling for on eBay and stuff like that at the moment, but I can't imagine it's much more than 35 or 40 quid. So that's the only problem. If they're going to try and pitch them at £50 a blaster or something like that in your on your high street, it is good, yes, but at the same time, if the shops aren't able to have any kind of margin on there, they're then going to struggle, and then it's just not going to go anywhere, you know. But there you go. Poland rookie Kasper Kalowski. Iran Sardar Azmoun. Portugal Renato Sanchez. Uruguay rookie of Facundo Pelistri. A Ghana rookie of Idrisu Baba. Oh, we've got a red mojo coming up by the looks of it, guys. Anthony Contreras, Costa Rica. And it is a Cameroon. Were you just saying that Cameroon always hits, Rob? Was that what you were just saying? So it's a red rookie for Cameroon, Carl Toko Ekambi. I'll check out the numbering of that in a minute. And then we've got a Nuno Mendes rookie New Era insert there for Portugal. Behind that, we've got an Antoine Griezmann for France. We've got a Tajon Buchanan rookie for Canada. And then Rodrigo de Paul for Argentina. And then a rookie for Denmark of Joaquin Anderson. But yeah, I am all for was getting more retail, but make sure that people can pick stuff up for a decent price. As I say, when you're £35 plus VAT, like, but that was. I actually emailed the sales person, because we do normally take, obviously, like soccer cards from them, if it's or well, any kind of cards really. If it's we obviously had like the score cards from them last year, and they were a very good distributor. But I actually emailed them and I said, I'm glad that they've sold out, but like, you know, you can import cheaper direct from America than obviously what their pre VAT price was. So I just I don't think they would know that, if that makes sense. But again, I've used that company for years, so it's sort of they do all obviously the stickers and things like that. Well, not that we do a lot through stickers, but obviously they do, and they supply obviously news agents and stuff like that around the UK. And that New Era, I'll pop it over here with the Emil Smith Rowe. And let's have a look at this red mojo. We've got 3 packs left. Still no auto, so good old Panini letting us sweat on that. And that red mojo is numbered out of 99, so 23 of 99. So where are we putting these colours? Oh yeah, we're putting the colours just at the back there. So there you go. So the lowest one's the blue mojo, isn't it? That's out 75. Kind of quite a nice like colour match actually with Brazil on that one. Actually, I hadn't thought of that. And the USA blue as well is kind of pretty cool. Here we go, guys. So next one up. Looks like we've got a red coming up in this one, guys. So Mexico, Johan Vasquez rookie. We've got a David Rome for Germany. We've got for Poland a Jakub Kaminski. For Wales, Ethan Ampadu. Dusan Vlaholik for Serbia, and this was the auto pack, and we've also got a silver and a red, so you've just seen that there. Auto is a Christian Romero for Argentina, and I did not expect the auto to come out of that, because we've got a colour and a silver coming up directly after it. So Argentina, I think that's going to Dave. Christian Romero auto for Argentina. And behind that, red is a rookie for Canada, Milan Borjan. And that is numbered out 399, 300 of 399. And then we have for Uruguay a silver global reach, Federico Valverde on the silver insert. There. We've got Jeremy Sarmiento for Ecuador, Andre Anana, goalkeeper for Cameroon. We've got Raheem Sterling base, and then we have Milan Borjan, rookie for Canada. Now, he looks like one of the world's oldest rookie cards, I would suggest, by his hairline there. So, but fair play to the Canadians, as I say. They got in the World Cup for the first time in a long time. We have got a lot of stuff top-loaded here. I'm on to my third pack of top-loaders already. 2 packs left. So we'll just sleeve up these guys. Just sort out my top loaders there. They're a little bit. Had a few plasticky bits stuck to them. What's the score going to be in the England-Iran game tomorrow? Then I hope we put on a good show. I really do. So does that mean that it's Wales USA tomorrow then? So that's a big game, that is. Yeah, 2-0 England. It's one of those, isn't it? I suppose 2-0's like a sensible score, isn't it? I think from a tactical point of view, you get those 2 goals ahead, and then you ease the pressure off, don't you? I think that's like probably the tactic that they'd take with a game like that. They don't need, as long as they don't concede, I suppose. But yeah, if they smashed them 6-0, it would be good as well, wouldn't it? I would like a convincing performance going on myself. Yeah, I'd like a nice drubbing, just to calm a few nerves at home, get the press off everybody's back, you know. Because if they go out and they only like squeak a 1-0, which is entirely likely, obviously the media is going to be on their back straight away. And I just hate this. I hate the British media when they're reporting on the England football team. But that's probably because I don't like negativity very much. So, right then. So we've got looks like we've got another red in this one, I think. So Saeed Isa Talahi, rookie for Iran. Nuno Mendes, rookie for Portugal. Oh, it might be a pink actually coming up, guys. Then we've got Amin J. Kim, rookie for Korea. A Fahad Al Muwallad, rookie for Saudi Arabia. Ruben Vargas for Switzerland. We've got a Rodri for Spain. Abdou Diallo for Senegal. And then we have, I think it is a pink. He's a rookie for Mexico. is Marcelo Flores on the pink. It's one of our unnumbered parallels, but I'd imagine relatively rare, rarer than the silvers at least. And then we've got a global reach in Byom Hwang for the Korea Republic. We've got Yusuf Poulsen then for Denmark. Felipe Coutinho for Brazil. I always forget that he's Brazilian and he's a class player. Jude Bellingham for England. Obviously, big opportunity for him to have a breakout tournament. Really am hoping that Jude does get on the pitch at some point so that we can see, will he ever... I mean, I know he's not a striker, so he's not going to have a Wayne Rooney, Michael Owen-esque arrival, but it would be nice, wouldn't it, to see a nice an England youngster have a good tournament. I say youngster, as I say, what was his rookie card a couple of years ago? But as I said, it will be Jude Bellingham's first World Cup, so there are a lot of rookies, actually. I'm surprised by the amount of rookies that have come out of this box. Like, obviously, base rookies. We've had a few rookie parallels as well, which has been nice. Obviously, I think it's there's different ones for different teams, isn't there? One more pack left, so we've had our auto, though, although that did creep up on me. That will reach over there. And yeah, Marcelo Flores, pink, rookie for Mexico, so not numbered. That's obviously, I wonder if they're like one per box then, because you obviously get silver. If it goes silver and then hyper and pink and stuff, it's yeah, maybe they're one per box. There's pinks. To see if John opens up his box in the group. Here we go. So Seung Gyu Kim for Korea. It looks like we've got a hyper coming up in this one. Naeem Sliti for Tunisia. Denzel Dumfries, rookie for the Netherlands. Edouard Mendy for Senegal, goalkeeper, obviously. Oh, there you go, Ricardo Pepe. He's the one who didn't get on the bus, did he? He was like, I think that's the one that a lot of people were getting upset about not going to the World Cup. Oh, actually, sorry, it's an ice. This one, not a hyper. That's coming up. So, yeah, USA rookie for Ricardo Pepe. Haris Seferovic. Eric Garcia for Spain. And then cracked ice. Sort of silver ice. He's a rookie for Qatar. I thought for a second we might have had one of the bigger teams there, but still nice looking card. Pedro Miguel for Qatar, rookie, and then a global reach for Argentina, Lionel Messi. We've got Mason Mount, Jonathan Osorio, and a rookie for Argentina, Lucas Martinez Quarta, to round things off, guys. So we'll do a little recap in just a sec once I've sleeved and top loaded all of these. But yeah, not a terrible box, I don't think, by any stretch. As I say, we got our 4 numbered cards, which is the main thing, and certainly a big improvement over that mosaic box that we opened. So as I say, guys, thanks to everybody for obviously the fill. I'm not sure what break John's going to drop next. I don't think it will be his box of this, but I think he will have a poll as to what the interest is, whether we rinse and repeat this this PYT format, or whether we go for like a pick one get one with one of the top teams obviously locked out. my guess would be probably lock out a team like Spain that was one of the later top ones to sell, and then have all the rest unlocked, and then you sort of will have like the lesser sort of teams available for. And we'll probably all go into the randoms. Right then, guys, I'm going to start with our big stack of rookies here. So these are all base rookies. So we've got, where should I go? Should I go there? So Denzel Dumfries for the Netherlands. We've got Ricardo Pepi for USA. Lucas Martinez quarter for Argentina. Zaid Izalatari for Iran. Nuno Mendes for Portugal. Min Jae Kim for Korea, Fahad Al Mulad for Saudi Arabia, Johan Vasquez for Mexico, David Rome for Germany, Jakub Kaminski for Poland, Jeremy Sarmiento for Ecuador, Milan Borjan for Canada, Kasper Kozlowski for Poland, Facundo Pelistri for Uruguay, Idrisu Baba for Ghana, Anthony Contreras for Costa Rica, Tejon Buchanan for Canada, Joachim Anderson for Denmark, Cody Gakpo for Netherlands, Karim Adeyemi for Germany, Isa Ladouni for Tunisia, Ajin Hrustik for Australia, Juna Ito for Japan, Uriel Antuna for Mexico, Martin Ball for Australia, Collins Fife for Cameroon, Mehdi Taremi for Iran, Abdul Rahman Garib for Saudi Arabia, Jewison Bennett for Costa Rica, Min Kyu Song for Korea, Hannibal Mejbri for Tunisia, Mohamed Kanau for Saudi Arabia, Noah Okafor for Switzerland, Jonathan David for Canada, Qatar Sad Al Sheeb, William Saliba for France, Morocco Imran Louza, Ecuador Gonzalo Plata, Ryan Mame for Morocco, Canada is Stephen Eustachio, Anis Slimani, Tunisia, Mexico Eric Gutierrez, Uruguay Georgian De Rosqueta, Andreas Skovholsen for Denmark, Moises Casido for Ecuador, Diogo Costa for Portugal, and Ike Ugbo for Canada. Okie dokie. So just moving along, we had the phenomenon inserts of Daniel Malin, and Piero Hincapi. Then we had like the national team logos. We had two of them with Canada and Japan. Then we had these ones. So we had the cracked ice of Pedro Miguel for Qatar, the hyper of Toon Coop Miners for the Netherlands. Then we had a Joe Allen hyper for Wales. We got a new era Nuno Mendes for Portugal, and a new era Emile Smith-Rowe for England. Then we have the connections USA between Serginho Dest and Yunus Musa. We had the Scorers Club for Brazil of Neymar. We got these ones. So we got Global Reach Messi for Argentina, Inbong Hwang for Korean Republic. Then we had a silver of Federico Valverde for Uruguay. Then we had a silver Aaron Ramsey, a silver Nicolas Gonzalez, a silver Scorers Club of Raheem Sterling, a silver of Kylian Mbappe for France, and a silver of Jesper Lindstrom for Denmark. And then autos and numbered cards are here, or our auto. So we had a Thiago Silva Blue Mojo numbered out of 75 for Brazil. We had a red Milan Borjan for Canada numbered out of 399. We had a red Mojo of Carl Toko Ekambi for Cameroon, and that's numbered out of 99. Then we had the blue Matt Turner for United States, which was numbered out of 299. Then we had the pink, which was an unnumbered rookie of Marcelo Flores from Mexico. And then our auto was Christian Romero for Argentina. So again, guys, thanks ever so much. Keep your eyes open. Origins football will probably be the next one to drop. Then John will probably take a vote on breaking the next Prizm World Cup one if there's enough interest, whether we stick with the same format or keep rolling on. And then I think he has got a Chronicles basketball, which is like a relatively cheap hobby basketball break that he'd like to do at some point this week as well. So keep your eyes open for that, guys. Thanks ever so much, and we will see you again next time.